This is the book of Mark, chapter 13, verse 19. For in those days shall be affliction, such as was not from the beginning of the creation, which Yahweh created unto this time, neither shall be. And except that the Lord has shortened the days, Salakia, no flesh should be saved, but for the elect's sake, whom he hath chosen, he hath shortened the days. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, His only God and Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone, for teaching us His truth according to the Bible and well. And now shalom, all the sincere I came throughout the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth through diligence and sincerity and in charity. And shalom to all you sincere followers, believers of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, not just hearers of the word, but doers as well. You men, women, and children, hopefully elect shalom. And this lesson is going to be on famine. And, we was reading. What I have here on the screen is one of the passages from the 1972 Paraguay plane that went down. And they was forced into cannibalism. All right, they chose cannibalism to survive. And, the Lord's going to bring a famine to the point where, people are going to be resorting back to cannibalism. Now, we read in Mark, the 13th chapter, the days that are coming, there's never been a day like it. It's called the time of Jacob's trouble when you read Jeremiah, the 30th chapter, around the 7th verse. All right. So let's play this clip.
Es horrible el dolor de estómago de no comer absolutamente nada, y es cuando te das cuenta de que empieza a surgir en todos al mismo tiempo esa idea, y empieza a surgir en todos sin que nadie hablara con ellos. Yo el primer comentario se lo siento a Nando Parrado cuando le digo no queda nada en la despensa, que era donde guardábamos esa lata de mariscos, y me dice: Carlitos, yo me como el piloto, que además cuando recibimos la noticia en el día 10 de que no nos buscaban más, es cuando empieza a surgir en todos al mismo tiempo la única idea posible, que es la de alimentarnos de nuestros compañeros muertos, porque no hay otra chance. La primera cosa que hicimos fue un pacto solemne entre todos nosotros, que si alguno de nosotros moría quedaba a disposición de los demás.
And there you go. Mark 13 and 19, for in those days shall be affliction, such as was not from the beginning of the creation, which Yahweh created unto this time, neither shall be. And that's a harsh thing to have to fathom and deal with. But guess what? Those things are coming back because it happened in the scriptures. There's no new thing up under the sun. All right. This is 2 Kings chapter 6, verse 25. And there was a great famine in Samaria, and behold, they besieged it until an ass's head was sold for fourscore pieces of silver, and the fourth part of a dove's dung, of a cab of dove's dung for 5 pieces of silver. So a donkey's head and a dove's crap, or say doo-doo, okay, for 5 pieces of silver. So this is what was being sold. Okay. And that's why the times we're living in is no joke, man. We need to be seeking the Lord, because the Lord's going to take care of those who are seeking Him. All right. And now people are not going to understand this until, these things are before them. All right. You're going to have to make a choice. I'd rather not eat my children. I'd rather seek the Lord and be delivered and be well taken care of. Just something, to consider, Israel. 2 Kings 6 and 26. And as the king of Israel passing upon the wall, there cried a woman unto him, saying, Help, my lord, O king. And he said, if the Lord do not help thee, whence shall I help thee? Out of the barn floor, out of the winepress. Yes, because the king understood that if the Lord ain't dealing with you, what do you think I can do? Right? And the king said unto her, what aileth thee? So he had to look, all right, what's wrong with you? And she answered, this woman said unto me, give thy son that we may eat him today, and that we may eat my son tomorrow. Going back to resorting to cannibalism, survivor of 1972 Uruguay, I said Paraguay, Uruguay Air Force plane speaks out on why he ate his friends. And look at his face. Do you think he really wanted to resort to that? Right, but what? He was in survival mode. And that's what you people are going to be faced with, survival mode, for those who don't seek the Lord. All right, pretty much we all going to be in survival mode, but guess what? The elect's going to have a covering. We're going to have a hedge of protection. We're going to eat, as the scriptures say. We don't have to worry about eating our children, family members, loved ones. Look at his eyes, man. Look at his eyes. You think he really wanted to do that? No. But guess what? Let's get that in Matthew 24 and 12 and 21. Well, I read 12. Yeah. And then jump down. Matthew 24 and 12. Because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold, because sin is running rampant in the earth. What you call love is going to wax cold. It's going to be psycho. People are going to be psycho out here, man. And they're going to be deleting one another and eating one another. Verse 21. Jumping down, Matthew 24 and 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be. So the time's coming, man. We're living in those times. The days that has been on the earth, the days we're living in is not going to be a day like it. It's called the day of the Lord. And it's things are going to transpire up until the day of the Lord arriving, man. And a famine and cannibalism is one of them. All right. So going back to 2 Kings 6 and 28, and the king said unto her, what aileth thee? And she answered, this woman said unto me, give thy son that we may eat him today, and we will eat my son tomorrow. And that's a harsh reality, man, that a lot of people are going to have to face. Verse 29, so we boiled my son and did eat him. And I said unto her, on the next day, give thy son that we may eat him. And she hath hid her son. So she got low. She dipped out. She came to the cookout and didn't bring anything. Right? And dipped out with food, which was her son. Right? So when it came time to uphold her end of the bargain, she dipped out and she didn't kill her son. And it came to pass, when the king heard the words of the woman, that he rent his clothes, and he passed upon the wall. And the people looked, and behold, he had sackcloth within upon his flesh. Sign of mourning, man. And that's what a lot of our people are going to be faced with in these latter days. That's why it's highly important to seek the Lord while you can. We can't stress this enough, man. Isaiah 65. There's another one. Psalms. Let me see something. Let's see if I can find it real quick. This is Psalm 37:25. I have been young and now am old, right? Yet, this King David speaking, yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. Okay, so the righteous is not going to have to worry. And that's what you want to be, but it starts with rehearsing these righteous acts. You know, we're not going to have to be begging for bread. Lord willing, we're part of that number. So let's grab Isaiah 65 and end it on off here. Backing up that Psalm 37. Isaiah 65:13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, power, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. And when you're hungry and thirsty, what are you going to resort to? You're going to resort to what? Cannibalism. That's going to be the last resort. You're going to steal, you're going to rob, you're going to take. Okay? And after that runs out, you're going to run to cannibalism, man. It says, behold, verse 14, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. Why? Because the things you are going to do to get food, to get water, all right? You're going to wish that you had served the Lord. You're going to wish that you had served the Lord. Lord's going to put you in situations that you're going to, you know, Lord's going to bring you down low, man. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to Heavenly Father's only begotten Son, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem and Kakwadash, double honors for our apostle, El's great millstone. Something to consider, Israel. Shalom.